Well, hello, my friendly shoppers, and good morning because we are at a Costco Business Center, and this is definitely a special morning. We're in San Marcos, so you can see right there on the freeway. That is the 78 freeway here in Southern California. This is the grand opening. It opened today, March 17th. Everybody is super excited. I haven't been to a Costco grand opening since the early 90s, too. And so I kind of wanted to get a little bit of a scale thing, so I parked way out here. Don't worry, I did move my car up a little bit closer. This place was packed and everybody is here. It's open. It is 7 a.m. They open from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. Closed on Sunday. So everybody, welcome back to all my viewers and subscribers. I totally appreciate you. And if you are new here and you love to shop, hit that subscribe button, because we definitely do that every day. So it's a beautiful morning. Look at the clear skies. I have been so excited. Like I said, I've been looking forward to, I've been driving by this so many times. I could not wait to have this open because, like I said, having a brand new Costco, is just super exciting. I know it sounds nerdy, but that's just the way I am. Okay, so as soon as we walk in, now this place is packed today. Look at this heater. It was so nice because it was definitely a little cool this morning. You walk in, you have that just to kind of warm you up, getting you ready. Now, of course, this is a business Costco. You have a Costco membership, you could go into any business center too. So now they have a little bit different. They're starting to change a little bit of things here at the business center. They do offer everything online, but their sales are a little bit different than the wholesale. And I started to pick that up. So here's for the first example first they gave me the savings event. Excited about that. Now, I didn't do it in my last video down in San Diego, but I did some comparison between the business center and the wholesale. There's definitely a couple of differences. This patio heater, for example, at Costco is located at Costco Wholesale, the business center. At Costco wholesale is $150. Here is $125. So there is a little bit of a savings here too. But you're going to find some different merchandise as well. There's no sports, there's no books, and there's no clothes. So you are going to see a little bit of difference too. You don't find the garden areas or the furniture, but you are going to find mini pancakes that is made in France too. And so, like I said, they are really aiming at the small business owner. Look at these. These are $10.99. I love the business center because they have some different, unique, fun items here. The high key. I pointed this out in my top 5. It was one big bag. This is smaller bags. Now it's $18.99, but you get 8 bags too. So that's actually a really good price, especially if you really like the product. Now, of course, like I said, today's the grand opening. All the shelves are going to be full. And that was the most exciting part. Seeing everything stock completely. I mean, it was just beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Commercial appliances, only $3,000. That's one is a fridge and one is a freezer. If my husband had a choice, this is what he would have. We don't even have this much food. What is so funny is that the guys who sell these jumped out, got super excited, and I go, oh, we actually like these for our home. And they quickly told me there is no home warranty. So you may want to be aware of that if you're looking for one of those for your home too. Okay, this coffee pot. This is a coffee pot for my mother. My mother drinks so much coffee, but you know what? That lady is healthy and good. So, hey, if that's what her secret is, the coffee, I'm all for it too. I'm going to drink more coffee. Now, mind you, she drinks black coffee. No cream, no sugar. I mean, she's hardcore. But check out this blender. I mean, for $149, and now the big coffee pot, $130 too. I actually bought her one of these too. It was actually a 60 cup. So it's a little bit half that size, but she does use it. Now, like I said, everything is just beautiful and full. You know, so when you go into the business center, they're going to have appliances aimed for small businesses, bowls, restaurants, a gas station. So you are going to see a lot of that. You're going to see so much like the soda, energy drinks, different, like I said, different things that they're going to sell individually too. But like I said, the beautiful thing of today is that everything is fully stocked. I mean, look at all of this Coca-Cola. This is the best Coca-Cola right here. This Coca-Cola is from Mexico, and they use sugar cane. That makes a huge difference between the corn syrup. Huge difference. It tastes so good. But you have the Coca-Cola, you have the Fanta, you have the Sprite. Everything is so filled up too. And then they have now, I've seen these at my regular Costco wholesale, is individuals. Oh, let's go focus on this price. Yeah, $25.59. It's actually pretty good too, just slightly over $1 each. And I mean, you have these. Now, I've seen these at the regular wholesales before where they have the Coca-Cola, Fanta, and Sprite, but this I have not seen in years. Pepsi in a bottle, a glass bottle. I'm not the hugest Pepsi fan, but I used to drink this when I was a kid. I love bottled drinks like that. It's so nostalgic. It just really takes me back to the 80s too. I mean, look at everything. It's so pretty. I mean, it's just like, I love it. Now there is another Costco near me that is being built, and I cannot wait. That's going to probably be about another year. But look at $3.99. It was just $3.19 just a couple of weeks ago. So even the price on bottled water has gone up too. Now, like I said, I'm going to check it all out. I like this. New items. This is so cool. All the Costco's should have these. Say, hey, this is new. Look for these items, and you know what? Buy them. And this was so fun. Like, so you got your tomatoes, you got your avocados, and we are about to enter in the big fridge. They really should hand out mittens and big jackets when you're walking in here, because I was freezing, and a lot of people didn't realize that you hear a lot of people in there just shivering. Now, and of course, you would think I've been into the Costco's business, I should know better. I had 2 sweaters on and I was still cold. So of course, like I said, they're aiming at the small business. You're going to see a little bit of difference. Like I said, all the lettuce for $27.99 in a box, not individual. This is a big bag of ginger for $6.29. It's a 3-pound bag too. So, I mean, yes, you could definitely, I mean, look at this. This is onions for $4.99. 5 pounds of onions. I wonder if I could freeze those, because I would love that. I don't have to chop onions for a long time. That would be great. I love onions too. And I mean, look at this. This is a box of avocados. So like I said, they're really aiming for the restaurant, the small businesses. But if you have a big family, you could absolutely, like I said, anybody is welcome into the Costco Business Center. Okay, I got so excited over these. I mean, not every day you have the option to buy a big wheel of cheese. I mean, look at the size of this thing. This was so, I was just like, oh, it's so cool. I would honestly just have this on my kitchen island just to look at every day. So how much would it cost to have a big wheel of cheese on the island every day? And look, I'm touching it, I'm making claim. This is mine. This is what I want. And here's the thing, I would never cut it open. Never cut it open. Look, I was trying to push it. I couldn't even move it. How much is that big wheel of cheese? $849.99. It's 75 pounds. Yeah, I know my husband will probably tell me no, but I just love it for the grand scale of things. I mean, it's just so cool to me. I know it sounds nerdy, getting excited over a big wheel of cheese, but my goodness, I totally was. Now, I'm trying to find what the price is on the smaller wheel of cheese. Now, of course, here is the whipped butter. You know, everybody needs a good 5-pound tub of butter. That was only $17.69. But I did find, there's the cheese, the full wheel of $4.79 a pound. So it's not one solid price like the other massive wheel of cheese. So we're going to go back and look. Oh, here we go. So only, you know what? It's 45 pounds. It's only $131. That's a bargain. My husband would never let me buy cheese again if I came home with that. He would say, cool, you're going to return it now. Because look at that. It's so big and pretty. I would really love to get that as a wedding gift for a friend. I really wish I had money like that to burn, but I don't. So I'm not going to do it. And we're going to move on. Coffee creamer. Look, it's so beautiful and full. Now, here we go. $5.49. This is still a good price for this, but we just saw it at Sam's Club, for $4.89. So Sam's Club definitely has the better, not only bigger, but the better bargain. Okay. I mean, look at these. Now, all of these coffee mates are only $3.29, so they're actually a pretty good deal. Now, the Delight coffee, I'm not a big fan of this coffee. I always seem like I always had to use a lot more of it, and so it was just definitely not worth the money. Now, if you are looking for, a big tub of sour cream, this is definitely the place for $42.99. And look at this one. It is a 5 gallons of dill pickles for the fair. It looks like, you just buy this big tub of, I really would like to see how big these pickles are. Fortunately, they don't have a picture of it or one a little bit see-through, but it's $26.99. So if you were looking for 5 gallons of whole pickles, there's your price. Okay, oat milk. This is great to see. It's on sale for only $5.99. And that is 1.5 gallons. There's 3 half-gallon containers in there. Now, I had to dodge a lot of people. Every exec from Costco was here. Because, like I said, not every day a new Costco opens up. Now, we're going to go into, let's check out the meats here. I cannot feel my fingers at this point, so I said, I need to find a good pair of gloves because I'm trying to hold things together. But look at this big prosciutto. I love prosciutto. And for $7.29 a pound, not for that whole thing, I wish. I would have totally bought that if it was. You can see me walking around with just my camera and a big hunk of prosciutto underneath my arm. So we're going to check out more of the meats. Like I said, this whole area is just refrigerated. It is definitely cold in here. And like I said, so you're going to see they have all the meats out for everybody. And everybody was getting super excited. There were so many people in here who've never been into a Costco business center. So a lot of people were definitely cold in this room. But just checking out the meats is just great. $66.18 for that. That was a tri-tip too. Definitely want to kind of cut that up. That makes quite a few tri-tips. And of course, you kind of come over here. Here are your ribs. And how much are these ribs? Let's check it out. There we go. $12.47. No way. $2.99 a pound. That is absolutely a deal too. And so like I said, if you run a restaurant, you definitely want to grab a flatbed. And for $4.49, you are there are so many good meat deals around here. Now you see they have them in boxes as well. So, and a lot of people were, because like I said, you could tell a lot of restaurants were in here very excited, and probably because the next one was in San Diego. So very excited that they didn't have to drive that far. And it was absolutely it's really another 30 minutes. But if it's closer to your restaurant, you could easily get it back. That is great. That's why there is definitely there's more concentrated more Costco business centers here in Southern California too, and more in any other part of the States. Now, as soon as I walk out, because my fingers were numb, my glasses were fogging up but look at these tortillas. Oh, I would love to make some breakfast burritos with those. I mean, those, and there was spinach too. Ooh, I love tortillas. This is the part that makes it so hard for me to ever go fully gluten-free. And I'm glad I only have to cut down on gluten. I don't need to be totally gluten-free. But I love flour tortillas. Corn tortillas are good, but flour tortillas are definitely my favorite. This little section had every size tortillas. They had 14-inch, they had 12-inch, they had 10-inch. I mean, they even had these cute little 6-inch. And when I was touching them, you know, pulling them out to show, they were so soft. I mean, these just felt so fresh. And I mean, I'm the type of person, I would like just bust these out in the car, roll it up, and eat it too, even before I got anything in there. I love making breakfast burritos. I love making carne asada and chicken. I mean, I love burritos and tacos. I could eat just about every day too. And there was a phase where I was making breakfast burritos every day. I got a little burnt out, so I had to like calm down and switch over to breakfast sandwiches because we are huge. We eat breakfast here in our home. Now I'm going to go ahead and look through now the freezer. Like I said, there are going to be some regular items that you do see at Costco. There are going to be items that you don't see at the Costco wholesale. I mean, for $124.99, this box was like, it was different meats. It was said prime meats. I wish they had where you could see what meats, like was it a bunch of fillets and ribeyes? Were there porterhouse in there? Was there a tomahawk in there? Or was it just New York strips? I would love to see what they were in there because I would totally grab that too. And like I said, you're seeing, now if you are a bigger family and you like to buy meat that way, this is definitely the place. I love this too. Now, of course, you know, I have the sweet tooth. This almond poppy muffins. Now, these were all individually wrapped. Obviously, these are for resale, but I just like the idea that they're all individually wrapped because then if I open up the package, I don't have to worry about the other ones drying out. I mean, look at these blueberry muffins. And then over here was these cranberry orange scones. Now, everything else was $9.99 except for the scones and what else? I think the other like coffee cakes were $11.99. So those were $9.99. The scones were $12.99. And there was one, but that gentleman would not move. He was like, I go, excuse me, and then, yeah, no. So we're going to move on to some more meats. And here is the lamb from New Zealand. Now, brace yourself. If you're a vegetarian, vegan, you may want to turn away here. You may not even want to look at this. But like I said, for $5.29, you're going to find your lamb. Very popular. Obviously, Easter's coming up. Here you go. This part always kind of weirds me out a little bit. And you see me through the glass, so I have tried to focus. These are lambs, $163.15 too. They're all hanging there, waiting for you to take them. Yeah, like I said, when I was younger, like I said, on my father's side, Portuguese, they would get a cow. It'd be this big family deal. They would cut up the cow and share it with everybody. So I have a couple of nightmares from memories of that. Yikes. Now, of course, with the pastries, you know what? Here's a great thing. You can buy them frozen too. So if you want to grab a whole box, but you don't want to eat the whole box, nobody wants to do that. You could freeze them. It's always nice to have that option too. We at home, we do have a huge, we call it the coffin, or sometimes they call it the chest freezer. I call it a coffin freezer because that's what they always used to call them. And so I like it because I can buy things like this and freeze them as well. I mean, I have never seen frozen avocados. I didn't even know you could freeze avocados. So you learn something new every day. For $9.79 for a bag, I am sold. Or, you know, you just have a big tub of guacamole. I'm definitely interested in those avocados. I mean, here's the Kirkland chicken bakes. Those are really good. Now, the Costco Business Center does not have a snack bar and does not have a gas station too. So be mindful of that. But Honestly, there was another Costco wholesale only 2 miles from here. So if you needed any of those things, you could definitely go over there too. Now, my husband just bought a sample of this coffee, so he hasn't had it yet. So $16.39 for a whole case. I will definitely let you know if he likes it. I'll leave it in the comments below too. Here's something I've never seen at Costco. Nitro Cold Brew by Starbucks. It's an 8-pack. I mean, I don't even know if it's vanilla sweet cream. I don't even know if I've seen this in any regular store too. So $18.99 for those. We're looking for Costco, well, not Costco, Sam's Club used to carry it. It's the Starbucks double shot cans. They're the little cans. My husband loves those. I cannot find them. We can find the Frappuccinos, cold brews, but not the double shots. Like I said, look at this. This is the iced tea. So they have a huge selection of beverages. This is only $15.49. And here I found my joy, the Honest Organic Tea. I love these teas. And this is a whole case for only $12.49. I'm sold, absolutely. Now, today I'm only here for recording, but we will definitely be back to be making our purchases too, because I don't know why I want these little bottles. I don't need this stuff. It's too sweet, but they're so cute. And every time I see these, they're usually like $3 each. And this is a case of 12 for $8.39. I have no idea, but you know what? Those will last for a very long time. Now, if you're looking for a big tub of soy sauce, 5 gallons of soy sauce, this is your place. $28.99 too. So they have a lot of, like I said, the bigger, but like I said, they're aiming for restaurants and smaller business. Like, I've never seen the Lavazza coffee in organic. I haven't seen this one before, and it was actually on sale too. This is one of our favorite coffees. We like the Espresso and the Classico, and that was only on sale for $11.49. Now, just like the other Costco's, they do have an area, so if you don't have a coffee grinder, you could definitely grind your coffee there at Costco too. But Folgers, my mother is in love with Folgers. This is her coffee, $9.49 for that big container. It's 51 ounces. That is a really good deal. Now, just like the wholesale, they honor some of the wholesale, the member savings. So this coffee is only $29.99, and that's also on sale at the wholesale as well. So you will see some of the items, but it's funny, not everything that's on sale at the member savings goes over, and then vice versa too. Now, here's another thing, the frozen bean, this vanilla, like these are like the latte, the frappuccinos. I really wish they were just not artificially flavored too. It's not that hard. Vanilla is not that hard to make it all real. And I would be willing to pay the extra couple of dollars too. And then here's another one. It says Tiger Milk. And then there was a chai, spice chai. But all of them still, they're $17.99. So if you don't care if it's artificial, you could definitely grab these too. But look at this. So yeah, all of them were naturally and artificial. But I do love the idea of making the fraps. I mean, look at this. My daughter loves the green tea frappuccinos. Now I'm starting to wonder if the Starbucks is all natural. All right, so, but like I said, it's a green tea. Now, I like that they're individual packets. Now, this one was a box, where the other ones were in a full bag, too. So there's 50 of them for only $19.99. So it's actually a pretty good deal, too. Now, here is some more, the chai tea latte. This is in a package of 3. And this was a little heavy, too. It's organic, so you know it should be all natural. And it's like I said, it's a 3-pack, so really good price here too. And I haven't seen that in the wholesale as well. Here is some more of the Lavazza Espresso Italian coffee. That is also needs to be ground up too, is the whole beans. Now, we talked about this was at the wholesale for $5 and change, and here it is. Now, this is a 1 gallon $6.39. So your wholesale, Costco wholesale is going to have the better deal too. I mean, like I said, they have aisles of the candy. And like I said, you know, these are all for individual resale, but it just looks so pretty. And you could smell all the mint too. I was kind of going over here. It's just like, it got like really refresh. And you get the Mentos, like I said, but if you chew a lot of gum, you like a lot of mints, you're definitely going to get a bargain buying them here too. And you know, this stuff has a really, really long shelf life too. And of course, I think I found a gift for my husband, honey. Honey for my honey. It is 60 pounds. Oh, I don't even know if I could carry that. That's a lot of honey but for only $100, there you go. And of course, right next to it is it's a 35-pound tub for $46.99. It's creamy peanut butter. What's so funny is that it was generic. There's no brand on top of it. That's all you see. I was kind of looking around to see like if there's anything else written on there, and no. That's just generic peanut butter. And for $15.99, you could definitely get a bigger tub of the Nutella. This stuff is always so good, but that's a little too big for me. And like I said, and it's on sale too, so it's $4 off, so that's actually a really good price. Now, I love like hazelnut wafer crackers, so these looked really, really good too. Fun, and I haven't seen those in the wholesale. Those were only $7.69 for the whole box. And like I said, you'll like I said, for the wholesale and with the business center, you are going to find like a lot of similarities. You know, your lotion, your shampoo, they're gonna still have it here too. But like I said, some of the differences you will see, like this Pantene is on sale at the wholesale center, but was it on sale here at the business center too? And I haven't tested it, but I believe they would honor that sale too if you ask them. Now, I have been hearing some rave about these classic Italian rainbow cakes. I belong to a Costco club, and for $8.99, that is actually really good for that whole box too. So one of these days, I think I'm going to grab one of those. So like I said, this beautiful store, I had such a great time exploring it. I had to, like I said, there was a lot of, you see groups of people all around. All the executives were at Costco, from Costco, we're at this Costco. And so everybody, I hope you enjoyed this grand opening. And as always, I will talk to you tomorrow. So take care.